This is just ridiculous. What else can you say? It's ridiculous. Something has to change from the bottom to the top, because they're not going to do nothing. We got to do something, because this is ridiculous. I feel bad for the people that was in there, because after the security guard got shot, he got a gun shooting people still. If more people were armed and knew what they were doing with a gun, because it's not the gun, it's the person with the gun that don't know how to act. So, I just hope something comes from this.
How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about the 10 people who were shot and killed at a Buffalo, New York grocery store called Tops over the weekend in a racially motivated mass shooting. Now, there's a lot we got to say here. There's a lot that we have to kind of unpack, a lot of lies that are out there, a lot of true things that are out there. But first, before we get into it, I just want to say rest in peace to those who died and prayers out to your families. And to those who were injured, because there were 3 more who were injured but didn't die. Hopefully you guys get well soon and fully recover from your injuries. Now, let's talk about who did this, where they came from, and why they did it. Now, the shooter, or the quote-unquote suspect, has been arrested, and this is an 18-year-old white male by the name of Peyton Gendron from Broome County, New York. Now, this is in between Scranton, Pennsylvania, and Syracuse, New York. So it's about 200 miles southeast of Buffalo, because Buffalo's like right there on the line of Canada, right there by Niagara Falls, right there on the line. It's probably closer to Toronto than it is any other major city in New York or Pennsylvania, if that makes any sense. I'm not sure why he came all the way from Broome County and didn't go elsewhere, but that's where he wanted to go. That's where his target location was. This guy was racially motivated. He wanted to kill black people, and that's what he did. I think everybody that he killed and or shot was black. I think it might have been one white person, but I don't think so. I think everybody that he shot and killed was black. That was his motive. He has a manifesto. If I can find the manifesto, I'll link to it in the description. He had all kind of crazy things, all kind of crazy ideas floating around in his mind. The media, well, I won't say the media, some parts of the media, like Rolling Stone, they'll try to say that this is typical Republican stuff. As you can see on the screen right here, this headline is really irresponsible. It says Buffalo shooter isn't a, quote, lone wolf. He's a mainstream Republican. And then the subhead here says, the right-wing extremists who control the modern GOP are all crippled by a racist delusion. The shooter is just the latest to act on it. This is ridiculous because, first of all, the guy said in his manifesto that he is not a conservative. That's straight away. Actually, the guy says that he's more of a communist, and if anything, when you're talking about politically, he'd be authoritarian left. So this guy is not conservative at all. He is just a nut that identifies more with being on the left. So, it is what it is. I'm not necessarily trying to blame the left for this, but let's just talk about what he said, not what some media person wants to make him say. He did not say that he was on the right. He did not say he was a conservative. He said the exact opposite. So that's that as far as that goes. But what was the motivation behind him doing this? Racial hate, racial hatred, wanted some attention because he put a manifesto online and he live streamed his shooting on Twitch. Now, I've seen a screenshot from the video. I've not seen the full live stream of him shooting and killing people. I've not seen that. I don't know where that is. So if you're looking for it right here, I can't really guide you in that direction as of right now. But I did see a screenshot, and it was like a like Call of Duty type thing. It was him, and he had his gun out, and then he was aiming at people. This is like 2:30 in the afternoon, just randomly, he's shooting people. So, yeah, this guy needs to go up under the penitentiary post haste. Some are going to be upset that he was arrested without any kind of problems. But the thing is, he probably didn't resist arrest. As soon as they caught him, it's like, okay, come with us. It's over with. And then it was a wrap. Now, if he would have acted up, tried to shoot at the police or tried to fight, tried to wrestle, then he might be dead right now. That'd probably be the better outcome. You know, I wish he did fight back, because if he did fight back, then it would be over with. You could just go ahead and put him down right there. Then it's a wrap. You didn't kill 10 people. You done shot 13 people, random innocent in a grocery store, minding their own business. You need to go ahead and get put down. So I wish he did fight back, because then he'd be down. But since he did not fight back, he's not. That's the only reason. So ain't no sense in getting mad at the police for that. Get mad at him for not doing something crazy when the cops are right there when they were trying to arrest him. Right? Get mad at that. Now, this was, again, racially motivated. He did not like black people. He apparently wanted to kill more black people if he was able to get away with the grocery store attack. Or maybe he wanted to shoot more in that same store. But people are saying, okay, what are we going to do, black folks? What are we going to do about this? Are we going to go get our concealed carry permits? Are we going to go defend ourselves? I'm like, well, wait a minute. Why does it take this particular incident with a white man shooting black people for black people to wake up and realize we got to protect ourselves? Okay, because in this case, obviously, as I played from the very beginning, if we were armed more, then maybe there wouldn't have been so many deaths, if any at all. Just maybe. But that goes without saying. I mean, that goes, it doesn't matter who the race of the person is, the race of the shooter, it doesn't matter. Because the reality is, when you're talking about the black community, the problems are going to come more from those who look just like us in the face rather than the white man. Why does it take a white man attacking us over some racial hatred for us to say now is the time to defend ourselves? Well, what about all this black on black shooting and killing and violence and murder and mayhem? Does that not matter? Is that not really a big deal? Does that not warrant the reaction, the outrage, the kind of stand up and take notice? Does it not warrant that? It's pretty confusing, actually. It's pretty confusing to me. Personally, I'm always on guard. I don't care what color you are. I don't care really where I am. I'm always on guard. Point blank, period. And like my man in the beginning said, if you're armed and you know how to use your weapons, you'll be much better. Everybody should go to the range. Everybody should have guns, period. Okay? If you are mentally able to walk, chew gum, basic things like that, get your weapon, get trained on it, because you don't want to have these incidents happen, like the whole Dylan Roof thing. That could have been, I don't want to say avoided, but it could have been minimized. All these people kind of like just took their turns to die because they had no way to defend themselves. Now, what if the usher or some of the members or somebody was armed in that group? What if you had more people that were armed in the store? I saw a story, another mass shooting over the weekend at a church in California, and they were able to stop the guy during the shooting. They hog-tied him. Like they say, they tied some electrical, like an extension cord or something like that around the guy. They were able to subdue him that way. Now, from my point of view, if a guy has guns, there's probably a better way to subdue that guy other than trying to hog tie him, which is a good way, by the way. If you're able to stop him, then good. But a very well-trained person, a good shooter Samaritan, hit him one time in the head, bonk, and then it's over with. I'm no advocate of violence. I'm an advocate of defending yourself and defending others, defending people that can't defend themselves. Okay, there were elderly people shot in that grocery store. Same thing for the church, same thing for Dylan Roof. We need to have more people who are armed, ready to use it to defend themselves, friends, family, people that can't defend themselves. We need more of that. until we get that, you're going to see a lot more of these kind of situations where you have sitting ducks. This coward Peyton Gendron wouldn't have tried that down here in the South. He wouldn't have tried it, because you go into a Walmart, Whole Foods, or something like that down here, and you try to do something. Oh man, everybody got guns. We open carry, concealed carry, no license, whatever. Okay, I got guns allegedly. Don't do it. And you want to come to my house, like, especially if you come to somebody's house. Oh no, Chinese New Year, bombs over Baghdad. It'll be a wrap. That's why you have minimal incidents of home invasions and that type of stuff in certain areas, because people know that the homeowners are armed. They know that if they go to a grocery store, try something crazy, people inside the store are going to be armed. So it minimizes the violence. It's a good deterrence of violence. We need that level of security all over the country, not just in certain little spots. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? How do you feel about what's going on here? What could have been done to prevent this whole situation from happening? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. I think we should arm everybody, train everybody to prevent these people from being able to go and just shoot people just haphazardly, randomly, and create this gigantic body count. You pull a gun out on me in a Tops grocery store, you're going to get something come back at you. And you're going to get quite a few guys to pull something back at you. That's just what it is. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.